What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Today I'm gonna flip a sample from a great producer. I'll link his handle right there. Check him out, he's got plenty of dope sample packs. I manipulated his sample a bit, threw some effects on, put it on time. Pretty fire sample consisting of mainly guitar stuff as well as some flute action. So here is gonna be the main sample. And then for like an intro slash bridge section, I just took that main sample and threw some shaper box on it just to give it a little sidechain volume switch up. For the B section, I kind of flipped that main sample and threw it in shaper box on this MB remixer. Then threw a little halftime because the shaper box was a little busy, and then an EQ, cut out some of those unneeded low frequencies. And then I also have a sub bass using the root notes of the sample, and that's what that sounds like in context. Drag the root notes down to this 808, looks like that, and I'm gonna sauce up that pattern as well as slightly variate that pattern for the B section slash verse. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and solo out that main melody and some drums, clap on the threes, and a two-step hi-hat as usual, and then I will embellish from there. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is the hi-hat pattern I programmed in, and now I'm just going to go through and probably time-lapse the process of me just kind of pitching around and messing with the velocities of some of these rolls. Throw in a rim shot. Since this is a more mellow type sample, I'm gonna replace my usual snare pattern with a rim shot, and let's get into that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take this basic Versace 808 and the C4 808. All drum samples from this video, as usual, are included in my deluxe cosmic drum bundle kit, linked in description. So here's what the 808 pattern sounds like, just based on the root notes. Drop out and sauce up that pattern a little bit, and I'll come right back. So just took that basic root note 808 pattern and just sauced up, added a couple extra hits and a little roll at the end there, and that's what that sounds like. Might have noticed there's a little bit of pitch bending here and there. That's gonna look like this, so you'll be able to hear it. Let's run it. So So that pretty much takes care of it for the drums for the hook section. I'm just gonna move on and go into this B section. Start out with this low end flip, and then I'll alternate with the regular pitch flip for like the second half of the verse. Let's get into it. And then I'm thinking just a simple open hat to accent some of the hits. And I'm going to convert this to a MIDI region, do a little pitch bend action. So let's get into that. Gotta bring that pitch bend value up to full force. Let's try this. Bend is more discernible. And once again, I'm gonna use this C4, which is like a hard boosted knock-in short spin sample, which looks like this. I'm just gonna take this basic root note pattern and switch it up. Maybe remove some of the hits, more chill for the verse vibe. So we touched up this second 808 pattern. Basically worked off of the first 808 pattern and just kind of took certain notes out, sort of low key. Let's hear it on its own. Let me just run this high-end B flip, see how that sounds with all the other drum components. Hi-hat pattern, I'm thinking just to simplify it a little bit more, just gonna do a basic two-step, and that will bring the energy down to indicate a more chill verse section. So let's see how that sounds. Maybe I'll add one or two sparing rolls. Hard. So that pretty much sums it up. What I'm gonna do from here is just essentially add some sound effects, this reload. From here is drop out, mix, and arrange out the beat. I'll show you guys the final beat at the end of the video. If you wouldn't mind, just drop a like, comment, and subscribe with that bell notification clicked. Any of the engagement help that you can offer. I'll see you guys next week. Hope you like the beat. Hope you learned a couple techniques here and there, and let's run it.